Hi, my name is Maureen Mintz, and welcome to the course Professional Learning Communities. What are they, and how do I get started? Just to let you know a little bit about me, I've been involved in all aspects of Jewish education for over 30 years, both as a teacher and an administrator, and in some ways my most exciting work was as the Director of Professional Development and Coaching at the South Area Solomon Schechter Day School near Boston, Massachusetts. When I had the opportunity to think about the big picture of how to improve learning for both the students and the teachers in the school. It was during this phase of my career that I started learning about professional learning communities and considering how I could use this idea to further professional development at our school. We certainly won't be able to cover everything you want to know about professional learning communities in a 2-week course. But my hope is that this introduction will both get you started and also whet your appetite for more. I have included a list of good starting resources in my Week 2 study session. So after you have learned as much as you can while standing on one leg, I will be able to say to you, the rest is commentary. Go and study. Our goals for Week 1 are to learn what a professional learning community is and how PLCs can benefit your school. We will look at the more practical aspects of how to get started setting up PLCs in your school in Week 2 of the course. In a way, this module is its own micro professional learning community, and it is set up to cover the 3 big ideas that drive PLCs: learning, collaboration, and results. For Week 1, you will have 3 required readings for the learning part of our PLC. The first is an introduction to PLCs, which I've prepared, which will give you just a quick overview of the topic. This document is based on the work of Rick Dufour, who is the recognized expert in the field, and you'll be hearing his name again. I've coupled that with an interesting blog entry by Brian Butler called "It's Not a Meeting, It's a Way of Being" that comes from the website All Things PLC. I've also included a link to a PLC Continuum rubric created by the Olathe Unified School District and adapted from the work of Rick Dufour. It's a good idea to print out the continuum, as I'm going to ask you to use it in the Apply section of Week 1. It also can serve as an effective tool for assessing your development as a school as you work on your school becoming a more intentional learning community. And the final link is an optional piece which you are welcome to see if you have the time. I've included a YouTube video in which Rick Dufour discusses the difference between a group and a team. The video is only about 3.5 minutes long, so it won't take too long to watch, and I do think you will find it interesting. The assignment for the week will be to look at the PLC continuum from the Learn section and locate where your school falls on it in 3 elements of your choice. In the big ideas of PLCs, this would be the results section. I've asked you to do some creative work around your vision of where ideally you would like to see your school in a year or 2. It is important to have a vision of where you want to go in order to figure out the path for getting there. Please remember to write your paper first as a Word document and then upload it to the Moodle so that you have a saved copy for yourself. Also remember to include your name on the paper. The paper should be written and uploaded if possible by the end of Week 1 on October 20th. In the Discuss section of our module, which corresponds to the collaborative part of the 3 big ideas of PLCs, you will have an opportunity to share some of the positive collaborations that are already going on in your schools. Reading and commenting on each other's blog entries will give you an opportunity to think over areas that are already working in your school and ways that you can build on and expand on those areas. Please feel free to get in touch with me at any time with any questions that you have about the course. The best way to reach me is at maureen.mintz@gmail.com, which is written at the bottom of the page in each page of this PowerPoint. And I will get back to you as soon as I can. I hope you enjoy the course. I had fun putting it together. and that you find it helpful in starting professional learning communities in your own school. So have fun, and I look forward to reading your vision statement soon.